Okay. So, these guys, unlike the wilted flowers, which I believe are the purple ones, are able to eat you rather than simply knock you back. And they'll generally incapacitate a character. More often than not, it's going to incapacitate your dog, but I've been known to fall into the trap a few times and the dog has saved me, which is nice to have. It's usually because, though, like you saw right around there, that the map distance, the enemies, since you could go very far on like the left side, but the enemies aren't all there yet, so you could find yourself walking into a potentially hazardous situation, which is never good to be in. Over here, oh, like that. So over here we have an armor smith. Well, for an ancient time. This guy has the next better armor to have. Can we afford it all? Cool. Let's just grab it all. Oh, I have 2 shell hats apparently. Silly me. Gives us +1, +2, +3 armor. And we'll just sell the excess stuff here. Cool. Wait a minute. Let's see. Cool. Gonna let the dog take the hit because we could bring the dog back to life. So this is the entrance to the volcano, as you can see, blocked. So we head up here as the general inclination of the game would lead us to do. Here are some spiders. They poison you all up. Not very good to get hit by, but we have cure, so screw it. But anyway, problematic, and I don't think they give much experience either compared to other enemies, but I'm not too sure on that. We'll see that in post. Anyway, killing all the spiders because we've got a mini boss coming up and we don't want them. I don't think they could be brought into the fight, but I'm just kind of killing them to get experience for them. And damage, I guess. But I've got petals and things like that, so we could just heal the dog up. Oftentimes the best direction to hit with enemies is just straight up and down, because you could more or less guarantee where they're going to collide. Here is the second mini-boss, although some could consider it a boss. I used to consider it a boss, but I'm mostly because from them you get a weapon, which is generally regarded as one of the best to have, which is the spear, but we're just gonna try and fuck them up because they're just, these guys become regular enemies like at the end. Well, not at the end of this zone, really. So much wow. So I mean, they're not exactly unique enemies, which is why they'd be considered mini bosses, similar to the raptors. The raptors are bosses in the very next zone. So we're just going to try and mess up these raptors. The dog is taking quite a beating, which is very, very unfortunate because it's using up many of my healing items that I should really just be saving because I have biscuits. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Wasn't expecting him to take this much of a beating, honestly. Sorry for the low commentary here. Not much to really say mid-combat against some velociraptors. Well, not velociraptors. These are vipers. They are Square Enix's tropey little living lizard things. Like Chrono Trigger had the reptites. Secret of Evermore has the vipers. They're pretty prone to having intelligent, prehistoric lizard people in their games. I say that, I can only think of 2 examples off the top of my head, but you know, we'll see what's up. Oh no! So, the commander of the Vipers will periodically come down and slam into the black crystal in the middle. It did that 10 damage hit you saw earlier, so I mean, it's not devastating, but it has a knockback. The main problem with this mini-boss is just the managing them, really. Do I have alchemy? Okay, I do. Let's just get in some free hits with some alchemy here. I mean, it's not gonna do much, but well, we got the stuff. I mean, I've been focusing entirely on melee because since the patch, you can't spam alchemy, so whoops. So it's a lot less useful and a lot more difficult to level up, since you could previously just kind of spam alchemy and do your damage that way, but here we are. Now let's just focus fire one of these guys, I guess. Might help me out a bit more. Hardball it up. Since these guys don't have a trigger when you hit them, like Thrax did, where he'd knock you back, I don't see any reason why I couldn't just use alchemy a bit. Alchemy is very... At this point, it's only good against enemies that don't counterattack, so... And alchemy is only ever good against bosses, so... You gotta have one of those instances where the boss doesn't cause you severe knockback when you try and fight with them. Call beads, well, very nice to have. Ooh, a petal. Was there another? Or, okay, so we're just to the final guy now. Smack. Anyway, I'm not sure if I just hit him out of trying to hit the black crystal or if it was just coincidental. Oh, no. Oh, ooh, I don't have any more, so I will heal you with a petal. So, I mean, here we are. The commander of the Vipers. These guys appear in a very similar context in the final. Inside the volcano, you fight the regular Vipers. I keep calling them Raptors. You keep fighting regular Vipers inside there, and occasionally you'll fight the Viper commanders in a mini boss battle inside there. So yeah, these guys considered a mini boss, really. Tough though, although that could just be not having grinded up a bit and it being on hard mode. But here we are. So are you not okay? Yeah, you're set to fight. Kick his ass. What are you doing? Stop being a little bitch. You're the dog. You have the strongest attack in the base game. Why do I have to heal you more than me? Although, I'm missing a lot, so there's that too. Vipers, sort of annoying. Not much to say. Might even speed up a bit. We'll see what happens. Because this commentary isn't exactly the most exciting. However, okay, there we go. We get the Horn Spear. Speedrunner's best friend. Best weapon in the game. Sort of. And here's a random guy. Looks like Strongheart, because they reuse character palettes, but that makes sense because we're in a imaginary world, which is why perfect reason why you could reuse a bunch of character art. So this guy should be offering to heal us. But I don't want to mash X. Okay, here we go. If we say not to heal our wounds, he gives us the heal formula, which is one of the scumbaggiest like traps in the game. By going, yeah, we could heal you temporarily, or we could give you the best spell in the game. So anyway, I'm gonna head back to town, heal up, save up, and then we'll continue on our quest to the bug. No, not the bug muck. That's Salad Bog? The marsh, I guess? I'm not too sure what we're calling Salad Bog's area. But his place. So we're gonna zip zoop zoop and head back to town. So if the episode ended before this, let's just say the episode ended before this.